Hey guys, this is John with Space City EDC coming to you with another watch video. Uh, this is on the Casio G-Shock 2100 GA-2100WD-1ACR, and this is a very, very popular watch. Hundreds of videos on YouTube about it. Lots of information all over the internet, and I'm just going to go through it real quickly. You know, it comes in the standard Casio box. Nothing to write home about. I know some of them I see have metal tins, but this one didn't come with that. So I liked it. It was one of my first G-Shocks, and I'll go over some of the specs with you. I'm not going to get into everything on the watch because there's so many videos on it. I'm going to go ahead and take it off so I can hold it a little better while I go through these things with you. But the case size is, length is 48.5 millimeters, and the width is 45.4 millimeters, and the height is 11.8 millimeters. The weight is 51 grams, and the case and bezel material are carbon resin, and the construction, of course, is shock resistant. Has a carbon core guard structure, and it has 200 meters of water resistance, and a battery life on, according to Casio website, of 3 years, but I've heard they've lasted longer. The exterior glass is mineral glass, and compatible band sizes are 145 to 215 millimeters. Some of the features on this watch is it has world time up to 48 cities. It has a stopwatch. It has a countdown timer, and it of course has backlighting, and 5 daily alarms, and a calendar that's auto set. So if you set your time and date, you don't have to worry about it. It'll auto set your days of the week and things like that. It has button operation for the tone, turning it on and off, and an accuracy rating of plus or minus 15 seconds per month. Now, you can get an unobstructed view, the hand shift feature, which means the hands will move out of the way. We'll show you that in a minute. And has analog and digital, which the analog just means it's the hands, and of course, you know what digital means. Now, this is your day of the week over here. You see that on the side over here. This is much like any other Casio. Here's your side buttons. You can see this is your adjust button up here. So if I hold this down for a minute, it's going to set my snap. Now you can go through all the modes. Your alarms and everything. Things like that. And then when you're happy, you just go back and hit your adjust button, and everything comes back to time. But the one thing I will say about this digital portion of this watch is it's very hard to read. And for me, that's a big deal. There's your backlight right there. And of course, is your start and stop watch. There you go. There's the auto function on the hands. It moves the hands out of the way. When you go to set it, there's your mode. See, it's right now set up for Chicago time. 24-hour, your seconds, all this. The year, going through all those functions. Mute, light, 1 to 3 seconds. You can set that. I don't know if you can see that, but you can hit your light switch up here. Go to 3 seconds if you want to. Back to Chicago time. Trying to get to the world time. See if I can find that one for you. There it is. That's the world time feature. I got it set on Zulu time. So that's what you're going to get with that. But I have my buttons muted, and just hit that button up there and everything goes back into place. So, I mean, there's lots of videos on how to set this thing, and I don't want to go into that and spend too much time on it because I'm not an expert at it, and especially on these watches. I don't know all the features. But here is the back. You can see the back of the watch there a little bit. And anyway, that's pretty much it. I mean, this one does not have the Bluetooth. It's not a automatic watch. They do make ones, Casio, that are that and have those features, so you can get more features on a Casio. But this is a basic one. It has all the features that I would want. I'm really not into Bluetooth on a watch anyway. Maybe at one point in my life I may have to use one, but some people like them because smartwatches are the things nowadays, and it seems to be a big deal. But this one is also affordable. It's probably around, I think when I bought it, I paid it. I got it on sale. I believe it was like $60, and I think on the website they're like $85, $89 on the Casio website, but it's still very affordable, under $100, and very comfortable, not too thick. You know, when you compare it to, say, my 100 here, WD, you can definitely see the difference there. This is a 9052, a little thicker, you know, so just basically a good watch. Things I probably don't like about it, I can't see the digital analog very easily without glasses, so I have to have my reading glasses on to see that because the numerals are so small. The days of the week, even though I know by position what they are, they're hard to read also without glasses. For me, most people, younger people, wouldn't have as big a problem. I think it's a good looking watch. I think it's very, I like the way the raised numerals are in there, and I like the white background. It comes in a multitude of colors. You can get these in all kinds of colors. And it's comfortable. You know, you put it on and you don't really know that you're wearing a watch. Like when I put some of my bracelet watches on, I definitely feel them for a little bit until I get used to them. But this one, right now I have it on, and you know, it's just very comfortable. So anyway, like I said, if you decide to get one or want more detailed information, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of videos on just the functions of these watches. And I'm not an expert. If I was, I'd get more into the detail on it. But I just want to give you a brief overview. So if you like it, you know, investigate a little further. And once again, this is the Casio G-Shock GA-2100WD-1A. And they run about $60 to $90, depending on where you buy them. So If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe, and always helps the channel. And I hope you guys had a great Labor Day weekend, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Y'all take care.